Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome once again to another quick shot review right here on Cheap Shot Entertainment. I am your host Luke and you are the Cheap Shot Nation, and this is my thoughts on Wes Anderson's new film Asteroid City. This is going to be an interesting one because I was torn down the middle all the way through this. The cast is absolutely phenomenal. The visuals are absolutely phenomenal. But what about the rest? Because the cast and the visuals do not necessarily make a good film. So why don't you join me for the main part of this podcast as I go through my thoughts on Wes Anderson's 2023 film Asteroid City. As I've already mentioned, this is a Wes Anderson film, and Wes Anderson is a very divisive director in terms of some people will absolutely love his work and will love everything he does, like an Ari Aster. Others will like some films and not others. However, there are always those people that will not like Wes Anderson's work. I'm one of the people that are in between. I think the Grand Budapest Hotel, if I can get my words out, is an absolutely fantastic movie. Asteroid City feels like he's trying to capture that magic again, but not quite getting it. Like he's throwing golf balls at a bucket with a hole in it. Literally, because this film is about a town in the middle of a desert with a giant hole from an asteroid. And the whole point of Asteroid City is that it's a tourist destination. There is a motel. There is one road going through. It's almost like a Roadrunner cartoon. I'm pretty sure there was reference to that in there as well, because there was an incomplete road going over the top of the one road like an overpass. There was obviously the asteroids, the cliffs in the background, and an actual Roadrunner in this film. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where or what he was trying to go with for that, but you know what? That was fairly cool. I've got to admit, I wasn't quite expecting that. Like I said, the visuals are absolutely phenomenal. What attracted me to go and see this film is not only because I've got my cinema card and I can go and see this film, but the way everything was set up. The poster is set up like one of those old school postcards. The aesthetics of the film, really pale colours like you're living in the 1950s. Everything about this, the looks is brilliant. But let me go through what the official description is, because I'm not sure this captures what this film is. Following a writer on his world-famous fictional play about a grieving father who travels with his tech-obsessed family to small rural Asteroid City to compete in a junior stargazing event, only to have his worldview disrupted forever. I'm not sure that there is a stargazing competition and there is a junior section, and the prizes they give out were quite funny. The main character is very dry and droll, and so are the rest of the characters. So this is where the dialogue gets a bit samey. The characters are written very samey, and I suppose that's kind of what they were going for, because it's a film about someone who's telling their play to an audience, but we actually see it acted out as a film. This has been done many times before. All I can think of is Agatha Christie's Mousetrap, which was a play about a play and done very well. This is Wes Anderson's version of that. Obviously, the characters are kooky and over the top, but with the cast as it was, I mean, we're talking Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton. I just think he'd assembled a huge, brilliant, absolutely fantastic cast. And the acting is fantastic. Liev Schreiber, we've got Sophia Lillis, who was in the remake of It. You've got going down Matt Dillon. It's just a who's who of just Hollywood superstars from start to finish. Steve Carell plays the guy who runs the motel, and there's vending machines that sell plots in the city and all sorts of stuff. Jeff Goldblum's in here. See if you can spot him. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But the plot is non-existent. It seems like he set all these things up to work together, but there's nothing for these characters to work with. There really isn't. A junior stargazing competition is not the basis of a good script. And I wanted so much to love this film, but I found myself absolutely bored out of my skull. Absolutely. If a film takes me, like, this is how I see films. I go to a film, I get my snacks, my drink and all that kind of stuff. If it's gone within the first half an hour to an hour, it's a good film. It's keeping my attention. I'm just shoveling things in as we go. This time I came back with half a bucket of popcorn and half a bottle of drink. Proves how much I was not into this film. And like I say, I wanted to love this film. I just think the double plot, the plot within the plot, is really difficult to pull off. And Wes Anderson is one of those people that could do it, definitely. However, he just did not do it this time. Complete waste of a great cast. Waste of a great idea. And I just cannot recommend this film. I really can't. I would go and see Transformers. I'd go and see The Flash, Spider-Man, if you can get in there. But this one, people will love it. Genuinely, people will love it. And kudos to them. That's what makes films great. You can either love it or you can hate it, but there's really no in between. And yeah, if you want to go and see it, go and see it. Absolutely. I just can't recommend it from my point of view, from this channel, from Cheap Shot Entertainment and from Quick Shot Reviews. I just can't do it. I was confused. I wanted to love the characters. Scarlett Johansson was fantastic. And so was Tom Hanks, but they all played dry characters. And at some point, the quirkiness got samey as well. But it was quirky, dry characters. And I'm not sure that entirely works. Because some characters have got to be quirky over the top. And I use that word quirky quite a lot because this is what the script has been written for. Willem Dafoe's in this film. Only very slightly, but he is. And like I say, the acting is brilliant. They do really well with what they're given, but I just, it's not a good film. From my point of view, it's not a good film, and it's certainly not Wes Anderson's best. Definitely not. But like I say, that's film, and people will love this one. So for every one that doesn't like it, there'll probably be 2 or 3 that do, and that is absolutely fine. That is why we are film fans, and that is why I do these videos, to give you my ramblings and my thoughts on a film. We have got, coming up for you lovely, lovely people, we've got Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I was going to call it The Pick of Destiny then, but that is a completely different film. Also absolutely fantastic. And we've also got Elemental, just to change it up a bit and see something slightly different. But if you've enjoyed this, please do consider following us on the podcasting channel, liking us on YouTube, and getting in touch with us on Facebook through Cheap Shot Entertainment. And obviously we are also on Instagram as well. The Facebook page we've got for Quick Shot Reviews is a genuine thing as well. So we've gone with the separate page for Quick Shot as well as the Cheap Shot Entertainment page, and it all gets posted through those channels as we move along. So I will say thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time, movie fans. Goodbye.
Hiya.